Heading for Chattanooga. It's 3:30. I should be there by 5:30. It's raining still. But here's America's beautiful twinned highways. Canada could learn something from this, particularly Ontario, across Ontario. I guess it's mostly just Ontario. What they call their Trans-Canada Highway, their little cow path, Highway 17, is brutal. Particularly through the Ottawa Valley. They need to twin it, make it safe like this. Keep traffic moving. I don't know how much more Tennessee we're going to see tomorrow. I might be in Georgia by tomorrow. If that's the case, on the drive home, maybe I'll try and swing back through Tennessee, see how that works. Probably it'd be in Virginia or West Virginia. I don't know. We'll look at the maps. We'll figure it out. Good morning. Happy April 1st. I think when I said I thought I was in Tennessee, where the old cars were in the engine rebuild lot, I was wrong. I drove up the road a little further and drove through a tunnel through the mountain, which I think was the Cumberland Gap, and I arrived in Tennessee. So I wasn't quite there yet. I was still in Kentucky. But I am now, as of last night, in Chattanooga. I've been to Chattanooga before. It's a pretty cool town. Old Tennessee. Last time we were here, it was a gorgeous girlfriend and I just passing through. And I stopped at the Coker Tire Museum. Corky Coker is a heir and hardworking guy of the Coker Tire Company. His dad bought up old tire making molds and things and machines from like South American places, and they make vintage tires for vintage cars with these old molds and well, whatever you call them. So I'm not going there. I might go to the towing museum today and see what else I can find. One place I do want to go to is this old foundry or whatever it is way over there. I drove past it yesterday and by coincidence I'm cycling past it. I see a fence. I don't know if I can get into it or not. Lots of homelessness in these warm weather climates. Lots of drug problems, so I gotta be careful. Cycling up the road now. Check this out. I'm just getting going. I parked at a grocery store. It's an old factory of some sort. And we had a wicked storm last night. They said tornadoes where I was driving around in Kentucky. And yeah, it was pretty stormy and rainy this morning. I don't know that I'm gonna get my bike camping in. It's looks like a lot of rain they're calling for. Oh wow. Oh, little Dodge truck. That's cool. If I were homeless, I'd maybe be crawling into here for the night to get out of the rain. Okay. Combustion engine. Combustion engineer. Combustion Engineering Incorporated. Wow. Just shattered. Here we are. Well, as luck would have it, there's a bike path goes right in here. So there are signs. They even cut the grass in there. There are signs saying video surveillance. It doesn't say no trespassing. But a video surveillance sign combined with a fence isn't it? Oh, there it is. It is posted right on the building. Duh. No trespassing. Well, that sucks. Super cool. I think it was an old steelworks foundry or something. I read it online. I forget exactly what it was. What a lovely path. Another nice building. Well, the morning is greatly improved. It's quite breezy, it's warm, it's already about 20 degrees. Let's hope the rain stays away. I might dip down into Georgia this afternoon, and if it stays like this, perhaps I'll go to a campsite and save some money. Sleep in the van. I was kind of hoping to be loaded up and bike packing on this Silver Comet Trail, but I don't feel like fighting the rain. Kind of pained me last time. We were on our way home, and it was kind of rainy and cool too. Wasn't this warm. We didn't have time to really roam around and explore Chattanooga much, and this is absolutely the best way to do it on a bicycle. So if you're looking for some springtime fun, the potential for decent weather is pretty good down here. You don't need to go to Florida. I recommend bringing a bicycle so you can see more. And then if you're into rundown, ragged stuff and old cars, take a cruise through the hollers of Kentucky. Those dangerous, narrow, windy roads. Just incredible. Just incredible. Really enjoyed that. I gotta go back there. As I mentioned, the Coker Tire Museum, well, car museum, old brass stuff, some of the first Harley Davidsons, old buses and stuff, rare trucks. It's pretty cool. Check it out. Morning. Back alley concept here. New housing development. Little boxes on the hillside, all made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. A train! So I just left this trendy street over here, full of cool coffee houses and roasters and lineups to get in these cool hip places. I know it doesn't look like much from here, but let's go to the wrong side of the tracks and see what we see. Vietnam, Korea, war vets. A lot of this is 2022s, 2021s, 2017. Impeccably kept Veterans Cemetery. Look at those trees. Stars and Stripes. So this is a huge Veterans Cemetery. As a Canadian, we kind of jump to conclusions that it's all casualties of war. No, it's everybody. Old boys that have aged out. I'm sure casualties of war too. There's Americans have been in a lot of conflicts. We've worked pretty closely with them in some, our country. There was a couple old boys down here attending some graves. Another one kind of having a little chat and a think over one. I would presume they were Vietnam War veterans or a relative. But this is where they, if you choose to, for the boys and girls who were veterans. Camper van. Lovely, lovely neighborhoods. 1st of April, all the leaves are popping out. Ooh, old Econoline. Nice. 80s. Look at this crazy place. Cannons. The Faculty Club. Just crossed the bridge from the Tennessee River to come to what I think is the other side of Chattanooga, unless it's another town. I think it's the other side. These trendy little nice upkept houses on the hill. Little stone walls. Cute. They got this random building here that was some sort of a business with no roof. Maybe they have a sitting deck up there or something. Neat. Check this out. Bicycle art. Cute little house. Yeah, this kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. No, there's just nothing in it. They just leave it right there. I'd be bringing that back to the apartment. Look at these hilly homes. What a climb. No driveway, park on the street. You get these little cave garages too, where you can put your garbage and stuff. Wow, there's a shattered old home. Abandoned. So it's got these really nice American houses. And it's still got abandoned stuff like that. Little trendy apartment. Down by the river, it has its own little downtown too. I think we'll be checking that out. Very, very interesting. Nice neighborhood. That's a street. There's houses up there. It's almost European in a way. Yeah, almost made it. Almost made it to the caravan. I get the feeling if I had a lot of time to kill in Chattanooga, I'd find a lot of this stuff. Be great for movie sets. Wow. It'd be cool if they could just do a little restoration. Just a little roof. Get some windows back in it. Keep it open air maybe. Have a farmer's market. Neat. Almost made it. Canada, eh? Almost made it. What's that, Super Troopers? Need a haircut. Okay, I'm serious this time. Let's get going. We gotta head south to Georgia. We're in Georgia. We'll see what Georgia brings. I'm in White, Georgia. Oh, look at all the license plates. Not super old or nothing. So I'm a short while from trying to get a campsite and try and save some money. I've got some grocery store food, nice salad and some chicken wings. What the hell? I'm kind of devastated. I'm at Old Car City. It's the world's largest old car junkyard. And it's closing in an hour. And it's Saturday. It's not open Sunday. It's not open Monday. It's not open till Tuesday. I'm shattered from this. I really wanted to get in there. The friendly old guy that, well, I guess he runs it, I was talking to him. He said it's quite huge. It would take a long time, especially if you're shooting video. Yeah, had no problem with me shooting video either. Really nice guy. So I'll show you what I can. Are you listening to me, Office Rocker Oiler? You're coming down here with me. We're gonna check this together. Whether you like it or not, you're coming. I can't believe my bad timing on this. Big old Cadillac from the 50s. I mean, half the reason for this trip down here is to see old cars. And I find the mother lode of old cars, and I don't have the time to get in. I can't hang around this place for 2 days. So we'll put a pin in it and we'll come back someday. Tin Can Man. I could cry right now. I can't believe I can't get in here. I'll have to research and see if there's any more touristy junkyards. Studebaker. There's old bicycles up there, old metal signs. Oh my God. All things I love. Another Studebaker Lark. Old potato car, I don't know what that is. 1940s. Chevy, Plymouth, I don't know. Old panel van. 1970s Monte Carlo. There's a Barracuda. Corvettes. That's a neat old styling car back there. Old Dodge. What do you call that? Brinks truck? Delivery truck? There's an even older one in the 40s. Man, oh man. Okay, Office Rocker, you friggin' Bigfoot. No more excuses. You're coming down here. We're gonna check this out. We'll take like a 3-day trip, 3 or 4 day trip. Couple of hotels on the way down, do some back roading, just for the sole purpose of coming here and seeing this. Cadillac. Big, huge cars. This is a big Chrysler Imperial. Oh my God, this is cactus heaven here. Plymouth Satellite, probably 70s. Sort of like Daisy Duke drove in the Dukes of Hazzard, but hers was older and cooler. This is sort of a Malaise almost area. A big Wyatt V8 in there. 1950s. I don't want to say 2-door wagon. I'm not actually sure if that's Ford or Plymouth. It's not a Chevy. Chevy, like a Nomad thing, 2-door. Looking back further, some Jeepy things. Dodge trucks, there's Corvair, Rambler wagon. That bus isn't very old. Chevelle right here. Another ugly year Corvette. Another Corvair right here. Oh, I can't believe this. Maybe I should sneak in and walk around the back. Yeah, right. I'm not doing that. Well, let's finish off with another gorgeous Cadillac hearse. What's this say? Park Row. I don't know. I think that's somebody's add-on. So it's not quite the Ghostbuster here. It's a year newer, a year or two newer. The Ghostbuster one was 1959. My favorite year of Cadillacs. They had the much larger fins and the bullet taillights, which they did away with this. 59 was as big as fins got on cars. They toned it down after that. It's getting ridiculous. They probably impaled too many pedestrians. I can imagine. What a beauty. Creepy. Oh, look at that Continental kit or whatever you call it on the trunk. Big old Chrysler, I think. And the tail lights, look at the round circles there, the tail light. Incredible. So, just left Old Car City, drove about 10 miles, I guess. Getting back into miles. Brings back my childhood. The mishmash of imperial and metric. And I'm at Sweetwater something or other state park. A nice piney campsite with nice spots on some river system or something. It's windy as hell still. Apparently the wind dies down in the evening. And yeah, 24 bucks. That's a lot cheaper than a motel or hotel, and healthier. Not lying on a bed eating at the Cracker Barrel next door or some kind of horrible takeout. I've got some grocery store pre-made salad and some chicken wings. That's cheaper too. I'm going to maybe have a campfire tonight. Strange, in Ontario at the provincial campsites they stress never take wood out of the woods. Leave it all natural. I asked about firewood here and they're like, just grab whatever you want off the ground or in the woods. Like, okay, sounds good to me, and there's lots of it. So I'm not going to set up my little biking tent. What's the point? I might take the bike out of here and set up my bed in here and clean up this mess. I think I'll have a better sleep inside the van. I think I'll have to sleep with my head this way because it seems to be sloping down that way, and that's just fine. I'll take the bike out and I'll lock it to the picnic table, and we'll come back and I'll show you the end result. In camping with Steve Wallace had this little handy air pump one time, and I was pretty amazed by it because it's so small, and I have used it on bike trips. It's got its own little built-in battery with a C plug that you recharge it with, so I was charging it as I drove, and it's so much better for blowing up the air mattress. I mean, pillow's not a bad thing, but an air mattress, you got to sit down and concentrate a little bit and breathe into it for quite a while. Bit of a pain in the ass. It's also a flashlight, and I'm always confused as to how it works. Double tap. Cool. This is a pillow from Sail. It's got a little stopper in it, so when you pull the pump out, it doesn't deflate. Air mattress time. This pack's nice and small. It's really comfy. It's pretty good. This is a Neo Air, and this is also from Sail, as I recall. It's been tough so far. So Chattanooga was really a beautiful city. Both parts of it, both sides of the river. Lots of trendy cafes and arts and museums, beautiful homes. It's got some interesting old rundown industrial and presently in use industrial as well. The States is heavy with industrial. There's a lot going on. You talk about how poor everybody is and all that, and it's true. But there sure is a lot going on. Just a ton more people to deal with. I kind of spot with my eye for just like wild camping or boondocking where I could pull this thing in, and it's really hard. It's not like Canada. You gotta be worried about trespassing down here. Even on the bike, if I was biking, well, maybe it'd be a little easier biking, go into the trees or something. But with a car, it's pretty hard. You can, and I'll probably do this, pull into truck stops on the way home on the interstates, and pull off the side and have a sleep in the back. Get going in the morning again. That should do. What's next? Snug pack sleeping bag. And it does pack snugly. Packs nice and small. Not a winter one, it's summer, maybe fall. Using in conjunction with a liner does the trick. Good for bike trips. I'm hoping I won't even have to crawl into this tonight. I'm hoping my liner will do. Might get myself a higher quality, this is good quality, but a silkier, more cottony one someday. Something that breathes a little bit. I brought, just for sleeping in the van, a home pillow. Keep things comfy. That's a blanket, just in case it's really cold, but it's like summer down here. It got up to 28 degrees Celsius today. Can you believe that? Just a couple of days drive south. If you were to just bomb straight down here. You could probably do it in 24 hours. Maybe less even, I don't know. So if I get into reading, I got 2 pillows. Prop my head up. I didn't bring a book, but I do have my phone, and I have it on Roam As You Go. $12 a day, I think it's going to be. Hopefully that's all it is, no surprises. My Arkel front bike bag that you've seen, highly endorsed. Very strong, very durable, extreme high quality, worth every penny. And my bag of clothes. That's it. I'll bring the camera around and the tent. So, nice and organized. Nice and neat. I'll have to put my water away. Oh, I got a few more things here to stuff in. Now I feel a little more at ease. Things are put away. Right. So I'll finish that up and maybe try a little sip of that whiskey, or go for a walk. Check out the beach, check out the waterfront. So, a little dent's been put in the Kentucky bourbon. It's pretty darn fine. This Bower Hill Barrel Reserve. It's pretty good. I might have one more little sip and that'll be it, because I'm feeling it already. Supper. This is guacamole slash dressing salad from the grocery store with some wings. 5 wings I got. More food than I need. Probably can't even finish it. A lot more healthier than the crap I've been eating. When you're in these small haulers in the Appalachians, the grocery stores, you can't get stuff like this. They just don't make pre-made salads like that. You can get a lot of other crap, but yeah, not the healthiest place. So I got a fire ready to go here, but the wind is relentless. They tell me it's supposed to stop in the evening, but it's 7:30. It hasn't happened yet, so maybe I'll do a little spark of this, burn these pine cones, and I might not get into all this wood that I gathered up. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, lovely night, lovely weather, nice to have. I was so sick of Ontario winter. Righto. Let's see what we find on the road tomorrow. We're gonna head kind of north, maybe a little bit west again. Get in the interior, get on some back roads. It ain't gonna be Kentucky, but it's gonna be interesting still. Still lots of old stuff out there. Later. Nice campsite. Everybody's pretty respectful and quiet. Sweetwater, oh god, I forgot to look it up. Something near White, Georgia. Nice place. There's several campsites around here, around this water body. Okay. Cheers. That's good. Almost 8 o'clock. Sun's still up. Should be in bed in about an hour, I guess. See y'all tomorrow.